Ryan Reynolds reveals some details in regards to the first time he got to meet Kevin Feige and talk about the future of Deadpool within the MCU. So let's talk about what exactly he says and hopefully what this means for a safe and good Deadpool future. So this info comes at us from an interview that Ryan Reynolds had with Variety, where he was talking about the acquisition of Fox by Disney and the uncertainty in regards to everything, and especially to him personally, the Deadpool brand, and how he didn't know what would happen. So he talks a little bit more about it, and then eventually finally getting to meet Kevin Feige and discuss Deadpool, the future of Deadpool, and what exactly was both of their vision. And he reveals that he met with Kevin Feige very quickly after the acquisition was done, because the first two Deadpool films were both mega blockbusters, making over $700 million each. And this was a big deal because, again, Deadpool was a major player. And as he says, Disney wanted to highlight that Deadpool would be a big franchise going forward. So he says he got to talk to Kevin about what the future for Deadpool holds, and more or less that the subject was, how exactly do you want to do this? And how would you like to introduce this character into the MCU? And would there be a way to bring Wolverine along? Essentially, what he reveals is Kevin Feige was 100% on board with continuing the same version of Deadpool, the same style of comedy, same style of direction, and he, instead of giving ideas and saying, this is how we're going to do it, wanted Ryan to tell him what he wanted to do because he was the best man for the job, because obviously he's Deadpool. And that's when he brought up, hey, what do you think about Wolverine? Do you think we could get it working? Do you think we could get Jackman back? And then Ryan Reynolds went on to try to convince Jackman for 3+ years to come back, and he kept saying no up until that day where he told him, fine, I'll do it. I want to do it myself because I really want to get in on this franchise and be in the MCU. And it was probably honestly the love of what Kevin Feige saw for Deadpool that Ryan Reynolds had, that he wanted him to just continue doing what he was doing before and not really try to screw up the brand. And also, you got to consider that there was never gonna be a version of Deadpool 3 or whatever happens with Deadpool, whatever they call it, was gonna be a reboot or something completely different. Like, that was never obviously gonna happen because you have to carry on the same brand. It's recognizable. So it's good to see that Feige was just willing to listen and go, okay, whatever you want, let's try to make that a reality because you're obviously the brand. You're Ryan Reynolds. You are Deadpool, so let's make that a thing.